I'm recording this one. So let's go back and just kind of review the two questions we had. Here, our first question was number 5. So we plotted the blue. We had 0, 2, and then we had a slope of 1 over 1. So from that, I went up 1, right 1. And then for the red one, I had a y-intercept of 2 as well. So 0, 2. And a slope, I went down 1, right 1. Where they crossed was 0, 2. My second equation, this was the one with the inequality. So we just wanted to see what made a true statement. So we wanted to take 2, 3 and plug it into both. And if it made a true statement on both of them, then it is a part of the solution. So you don't have to graph that one. And then we just did this one where we had a y-intercept at the top equation of 0, 8, and then a slope of negative 3 over 1. So from that point, 0, 8, we count down 3, right 1, draw a straight line. And then for our second equation, we had a y-intercept of 0, 1, and then we plot that point. And then from that point, we go up 1, right 2, draw a straight line, and where the two lines intersect, in this case, is 2, 2. And so it works for us. Okay. What other questions do you see on the homework that you'd like me to help you out with? What other things did you see? Sky's the limit, my friends. Hey, let's take a quick look at number 9. Number 9. Okay, and so number 9 has y equals 1. And then the other one is y equals 2x minus 3. Okay, so my friends, this makes a straight line. It's one of our special cases. Is it horizontal or vertical? Horizontal or vertical, my friends?
Is it horizontal?
Yes, it is. Good. So this makes a horizontal line through the point. Okay, it's one of the special cases. So I'm going to put this point here, and then I'm going to draw myself in my straight line. Make it red. So that's my line of best fit for the first one. It's one of our special cases. Remember, horizontal lines have a slope equal to 0. Okay. All right. So now let's go ahead and do the second one. So this is going to give me a y-intercept at 0, negative 3. Okay, that's my y-intercept. So I'm going to come down and put a dot right here. And then I have a slope of 2 over 1. So from this point, I'm going to go up 2, right 1. If you want, you go up 2, right 1 more time if you want. You don't have to. I was just making it so it worked out nicely. And then there's my line of best fit, best I could. There's my line of best fit. So this appears that it crosses here, and that is 2, 1. 2, 1 is our solution. Now, I want you to see something real quick. Do you remember our very first line we graphed, which was y equals 1? Y equals 1 doesn't have any other letters. You see this one right here, and you see this one right here? It's the same thing. So sometimes the problem gives you a part of the answer if it's one of the special cases. If you had x equals a number, then that would have been, well, would have fallen in the x area on our where they cross. What else did you see on the homework from last night?
Can you do number 8?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks.
Number 8 says y equals 3x minus 1. And 2x minus 3y is equal to 10. Okay. So first one, this is going to give me a y-intercept at 0, negative 1. 0, negative 1, which is about right there. And then we have a slope of this one of 3 over 1. So from this point, I'm going to count up 3 and write 1. Draw my line of best fit in there. There's my line of best fit. But then my second problem, and this is where the graphing isn't always our best friend. Okay, this one is set up to do the cover method. Do you agree?
Yeah.
You see why? So the cover method, remember, we're going to go 0, comma, blank, and blank, comma, 0. Okay, so let's get our shape up there that we use. I don't know. Hey, how about a heart today? We'll go with a heart. All right, so this is an x value. This 0 here is an x value, so I'm going to cover that up. So -3 times what number is 10? Oh, I don't know. So what I'd have to do is, this is kind of, when it's set up this way, it's like saying -3y equals 10. Divide each side by -3. So y equals -3.3. Ooh. So -3.3, 0, -3.3, that's like here. Yuck. Okay, but that's why cover method isn't always gonna, or that's why graphing isn't always perfect, because I don't know where 1/3 is exactly. 3.3, -3.3, it's somewhere down there. But all right, we'll make it work. Maybe the other one will be a little nicer. So this is a y value here, so that means I'm going to cover up my y value. So then I get 2 times x equals 10. So that would have to be 5. Okay, this one would have to be 5. So then I get 5, comma 0. Oh boy. So let's see if we can make this remotely work. It looks like that. So I don't think I would give you a decimal answer, but that point right there appears to be -1, comma, -4. And that, because of my graph, would be our solution to this problem. And that's that's a tougher one, because that cover method didn't give us an exact value. Okay, and so we could get lucky on it if we kind of estimate it correctly, but graphing isn't always our best friend. And we'll learn about tomorrow one of the other methods to go through these to complete. Okay, what else would you like to go over, my friends? What else would you like to see? Let's see, that was, I'm going to edit this. Call that. Save. Okay, so my friends, I know a couple of you have added or come into class a couple minutes late. So I was curious, let's see. Any of you have your homework done that I needed to know of? So it was SSLE number 1. It was on our Schoology link, which is, we'll go to. So Allie, you didn't have yours yet. Dan didn't have yours yet. Amber didn't have yours yet. Josh French, did you happen to do it? You came in a few minutes late.
No.
Maddox, I forgot what we were doing. You're waiting a few minutes.
I'll have it tomorrow.
Okay. Austin, you too?
Oh, I don't know. I'll probably have it today because I lost it and it couldn't have gone far. So.
Okay. Max, you'll have yours by tomorrow, or?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Salma, you'll have yours as well?
Yeah.
Judy, you came in a few minutes late. Did you happen to have the homework done?
No, I'll have it tomorrow.
Okay, thank you. Jason, I got yours covered. Kennedy, Josh, Philip, good. Lucas, what were we doing? I forget.
Just sending you a picture because my camera's not
Beautiful. I got yours, Abby, and Sarah got. Okay, cool. So, my friends, this day is, this we're starting tomorrow, I will have half of you in class, and then Wednesday I have the other half of you in class. I will always have this Zoom link open during class. So if, let's say let's see, Alex, are you supposed to be here tomorrow? I'm just picking somebody.
Yeah.
Okay, so Alex, for those of you who are supposed to be here tomorrow, Alex, I'm picking on you, but you did nothing wrong, so please don't take it that way. If you wake up and you're like, oh, I don't feel good, I will have this open. This video will be going during class. Okay. That way, if you're at home and you're not feeling well, you are logging in to this as a live version. Okay. But I also will have it recorded for you and posted on the Schoology website. Okay. So let's take a quick look. I'm going to share my Schoology screen with you. I don't know what's on this Schoology screen. All right. So, this is our Algebra 1. Okay. Week 1 was last week, right? This is where you can find the homework. Okay. It says SSLE number 1. This homework, if you click this, it opens as a PDF file. You can copy it down or you can print it. Or this is also the same as from your book that from last semester. We have the second semester books done. We're not using them yet because we still had stuff to cover first semester, okay? So it's your choice if you want to buy those. And I have on this site the how do I get a book? Go through the RevTrek. You buy it, and then you actually go by Bare Necessities and say, hi, I'm Chris Stirrup. I bought my Algebra 1 book, and they bring it to you. Is this the right book? And you say, yes, it is, and you're happy, and you go on your way, which is great, okay? Now, I'm going to go into my second week folder, okay? I plan just to have folders as we scroll down, okay? We are in the week of January 11th through 15th. So that is today through Friday, okay? So notice it says homework SSLE number 2. But then tomorrow we have class notes that we will actually do. So tomorrow and on Wednesday, I will do these notes. These are blank. I don't have a filled out version yet, but I will have a filled out version of those notes. And then you notice you have this homework, you have this homework. So, and then on Thursday and Friday this week, we will have a small in-class quiz, probably about 5 or 6 questions total. So not an unbelievable amount. But we are out of here at 9:12 and we are at 8:48 right now, roughly. So my friends, what I would like us to do for the rest of the period is please feel free to work on last night's homework if you didn't get it done. I'm going to bring up tonight's homework, which this is the same which is in your book. And so if you go into Schoology under here, or if you have your book and you get out SSLE number 2, this is our homework for tonight, in which I will check off either tomorrow or Wednesday in class. So please bring this to class with you tomorrow. Okay. So it looks like we have a total of 13 problems. Okay. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, where you're checking to see if those points work. And then you have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which are graphing problems. And then 11, 12, 13, we want to decide if they have one solution, no solution, or infinite. So my friends, those last 3, all you're basically wanting to do with all 3 of those, if you have it set equal to y equals, look at the slope. So solve all of them for y equals. Okay, so number 12, you would have to modify 6x minus 2y equals 8. You'd have to subtract 6x and then divide everything by -2. When you look at the slope, if the slopes are different, that means there's one solution. If the slopes are the same, you have to look at the rest of the equation. If the slopes are the same, but they're not the exact same equation, so let's say you have like 1/2 x plus 2 and 1/2 x plus 10, that means they're parallel to each other, which means there's no solutions. And then number 13, so you'd have to do the same amount on 13. if you had solved for y and you had like y equals 1/2 x plus 2, and the other one you solved, and it becomes y equals 1/2 x plus 2, that means it's the same line, so it lies right on top of one another. Okay? So, my friends, I would like you to do one of two things for the next couple of minutes. I want you to give this homework a shot, or I want you to finish up your other homework. And they're both here on Schoology. Agreed?
Yep.
Anyone puzzled on what we're doing right now? We're good?
Is SLE number 3 due on the next time we're in person?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
I think I have that right. I don't know. I got to look at. I just took out my Schoology thing, so let me go back and look. So let's see. In this week, the only thing that will be due tomorrow would be SSLE number 2. That'll be due tomorrow or Wednesday. SSLE number 3 will be due Thursday or Friday. Yeah. Cool. And that should work. Yeah, we got to figure it out. And then that means that, yeah, let's see. Yeah, I think I'm set on that. So if you have questions about anything, please bring it up. I'm going to pause my recording, resume. All right, recording again, number 10 from today's. Is that the one that's graphing y equals 1/2 x plus 2 and then 2x plus 2y equals 16? Is that the correct one?
No, number 10.
Oh, wait, did I go to the wrong page?
You went to 13.
Wait a minute, what did I do? So is it y equals 1/2 x plus 2 and 2x plus 2y equals 16? That's number 10?
No, that's number 13.
Did you click the one on Schoology?
Number 10 is x plus y equals 5 and y equals negative x plus 3.
Okay, I think I got to the wrong page. Are you on last night's homework or what I just told you?
Last night's.
Oh, okay, thank you. All right.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I goofed that up. Let me go to it real quick. So number 10 on last night's homework, and you said that was x plus y equals 5 and y equals negative x plus 3.
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to graph both of those. All right, so this is number 10 from last night. So make sure you look x plus y equals 5. And y equals negative x plus 3. All right, so this top one we do as the cover method. So I'm going to write 0 comma blank and blank comma 0. Okay, and so I'm going to go ahead and do my cover method. I like my heart. I thought that was fun. All right, so this right here, this 0 here is an x value, so I get y equals 5. Cool. So put that out of the way. So 0, 5. So that's up here. Then I'm going to move this is a y value, so I'm going to cover that up. So I get x equals 5. Draw myself a line. I'm just going to modify that a little bit. There we go. And then second equation, I have a y-intercept of 0, 3, which is here. And from that, I'm going to go down 1, right 1. Modify that a little bit. Okay. Those lines appear to be parallel to each other. Do you agree?
Yeah.
So these are parallel lines. So we have no solution. Because they won't cross each other. Okay. Does that make sense, my friends?
Thank you.
Yeah, great question. Did any of you come across anything on last night's or today's homework that you would like to go over a little bit more to help you out?
Can you go over number 15 on page 112, please?
Number 15, 112. On page 112, right? 15? Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So this was from last night's homework as well. This is number 12. And they want us to say if there's one solution, no solution, or infinite solutions. Okay, so that's our first equation. And our second equation is this. Okay, so what we want to do is when I look at this one, I know that my slope is -1. And that's all I really have to do. On the second one, I'm going to subtract x from both sides. So I'm going to get y equals -x plus 4. So looking here, that tells me my slope is also -1. Oh, look, my slopes are the same. My slopes are the same. Is this the same as this? Yes. So these are the same equations. So if I graph them, they lie on top of each other. So this has infinite solutions. Okay? Anything else you have seen that I can help y'all with, my friends?
Oh yeah. Can you help me with like the number 1 question?
First question on yesterday's or today's?
Today.
So what I just assigned?
Yeah.
Okay, let me go find that real quick. Let's see, courses. You said number 1, my friend?
Okay.
Hang on. It got goofy on me. I don't know where. Number 1 on tonight's. And just so you know, my friends, I will modify these and I will start putting due dates at the end. If you don't see a due date on it, that means it's not assigned yet. Does that make sense? I don't have the due dates in yet, but I will. So tonight's homework, problem number 1. Is that right? Was that Philip who asked?
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. All right. Ooh, okay, good one. So this is problem number 1 from tonight's homework. So y equals -4x plus 7. And 2x plus 3y is equal to 7. And they give us the point 2, -1. Okay, so this is an x, this is a y value. So we're going to plug it into both to make sure it works. So my y value is -1 equals -4. My x value is now going to be 2 plus 7. -1 equals -8 plus 7. So -8 plus 7 is -1. That works. So that means 2, -1 exists on the very first line. So now I want to take that same thing. I want to plug my x and y values back in down here. So I'm going to get 2 times my x value is 2, 3 times my y value, which is -1, is that equal to 7? So 2 times 2 is 4, plus -3, is that equal to 7? So that's 1 is equal to 7. That's false. So that means this is not a solution. That's not the crossing point if we had graphed them. Okay?
Okay. Yeah, I get it. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Oh, I gotta tell you, I am so excited to see you all this week. Oh, finally! Just mask up and in class, and I basically have you sitting in the same seats unless you want to switch seats, but you let me know when you come tomorrow. Anything else you want to take a look at, my friends? All right. So. I'm gonna